Hey guys, the dude from Denmark here. Welcome to episode 4 of Reforged, the new expansion that's about to come out from the Gathering. You might notice that there wasn't any episodes yesterday, but I was lying in my bed, sick, which you might also can hear my voice at the moment. So you will be getting 2 episodes today. Woo! Anyway, let's get going. First card I want to show today is called Monastery Mentor, and it's a white human monk creature that costs you 3 mana to cast, and it's a 2/2. You got the prowess mechanic, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess onto the battlefield. There are so many awesome things with this creature. First of all, when you activate the prowess mechanic, another thing also activate with if you cast a non-creature spell, which is that a 1/1 white monk creature token is being put on the battlefield. Also with prowess, which is really awesome and can be really dangerous in the long run. I think it's definitely a nice creature, and it seems like this really should get a lot of focus if you cast it out. So it definitely seems like a fun creature to have. Another prowess creature is Shuriyun, the Silent Tempest, which is a legendary human monk creature, and it's a blue and costs you 3 mana to cast, and it's a 3/2. You got the prowess mechanic also, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay 2 of either red or white mana, and if you do, target creature gains double strike until end of turn. Just like the other one, this is also really crazy, and also that if you do, target creature gains double strike until end of turn, which means that you could just target this guy with something, and then you can pay this cost, and then it gets double strike. So it would actually be a 4/3, for instance, with double strike, which is really crazy. It seems like this could be the clan leader, the Khan leader back in time. I'm not sure though, but it seems like it maybe. But all in all, I definitely think this is an awesome creature. Torrent Elemental is a blue elemental creature that costs you 5 mana to cast, and is a 3/5 and got flying. Whenever Torrent Elemental attacks, tap all creatures defending player controls. You can pay 5 mana to return Torrent Elemental from exile to the battlefield tapped. Activate this ability only anytime you cast a sorcery. This creature is really good with the Delve mechanic, since Delve exiles stuff in order for it to work. So you can just keep casting this from your exile zone, which is really awesome. I think it's quite fun that it's actually got past Mario, who's the lead designer for this, because he always hates things coming back from exile once they are being exiled. So it's a bit funny in that way, but I think all in all it's actually a nice creature, since you also when it attacks you just tap all creatures defending player control. So it's actually kind of a winner card, I think, if you manage to get it out. So definitely a nice card. Dagatar the Adamant is a white legendary human warrior creature that costs you 4 mana to cast, and is a 0/0 with vigilance. It enters the battlefield with 4 1/1 counters on it, and you can pay 3 mana to move a 1/1 counter from target creature onto a second target creature. I don't know if it's good or not, because it says that you can move a 1/1 counter from target creature, which means that you can move it from an opponent's creature, but it just seems really slow and not really worth it if you move a 1/1 counter from one of your own creatures, because the bolster mechanic, for instance, is a lot faster than this, so it doesn't seem really good. But I think you need to give it time in order for it to see if it's good or not. Shaman of the Great Hunt is a red orc shaman creature that costs you 4 mana to cast, and it's a 4/2 with haste. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. You got the Ferocious mechanic, where you can pay 4 mana to draw a card for each creature with power 4 or greater you control. This seems like a good creature, since the first thing is that whenever you deal combat damage with a creature, you put a 1/1 counter on it to make sure that the Ferocious mechanic works. In order for the second ability to work with the 4 mana you pay to draw a card for each creature with power 4 or greater you control. So it seems like it combos well with itself and also the mechanic in general. So it seems like a good creature, and with haste it's also really good, I think. The version of the cycle where you choose Khans or Dragons is called Monastery Seeds, and it's an enchantment that costs you 3 mana to cast. When it enters the battlefield, you choose either Khans or Dragons, where if you choose Khans at the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card, then discard a card. If you choose dragons, spells your opponent cast that targets you or a permanent you control cost 2 colorless mana more to cast. This is actually a really good enchantment, but again, I definitely think that the dragons aspect is a lot better, just like most of the other cards in this cycle. I think the cards is also good, but it's definitely awesome to have an ability where your opponents have to pay more for whatever they do on you or your creatures. So definitely seems like a good enchantment to have. That was the cards I wanted to show today. You can leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think of the cards we have seen so far and Fate to Forge in general. Whenever there are new cards coming out for Fate to Forge, I will make a new video, so if you're interested in this, you can subscribe to me. Until next time, have fun guys.